Hi everyone, welcome back to Mixed Media Morsels Edgewise. If you haven't been here this year, we are creating in a little journal, we're creating pages, but our focus is on decorating the edges of a page. So like January, we did this edge where we used some scraps and bits. And February, we did some rickrack trim. In March, we did some stitching on the edge. So I'm getting ready to work on the page for April. And like I've said before, some of my pages I had already glued down some painted paper bits just to use up some scraps. So that's what you see here is just some jelly prints and painted papers that I've had in a box. So I went ahead and just glued them to the pages, and I'm just working off of what's here. If I don't like the colors or if it doesn't go with what I'm thinking about doing for my page, I'll just paint over it or I'll add more paper or whatever. So this is just giving me a little starting point. Later in the book, I don't have anything going on the pages yet. It's just the basic checkbook register. Here are the prompts that I pulled for this month. And for our edge, we're going to fabric ruffle. Now, if you don't have a piece of fabric, you could use a piece of old clothing or a ribbon, which is really basically fabric. So just use what you have. Don't stress if you don't, have exactly what's called for on any of these prompts. And also the prompts are just to give you a place to start. You can use them or not. It's up to you. Okay, so I've got some book paper here, and it's actually very old, crumbly, so it's the good kind to glue down. I do have some book text already on this page. You can see it through the paint. So I'm thinking that I'll just I might put a little up here and maybe just a couple pieces over here. So I'm going to start by just laying some pieces out and seeing what I think about that. All right, I'm going to put a little gesso on here just to kind of blend these book papers in a little bit to the page. And knock back some of the color just a little bit. So now I'm going to do some rubber stamping. And just kind of randomly put these little stamps all over. All right, so I have a little drawer that's got a bunch of little flowers, little flower heads that I made back when I did some doodling on magazine pages. I'll link that video here for you, so if you missed it, you'll be able to check it out. It is so much fun. And I just took a Sharpie marker and just doodled these little flowers on different patterns and colors on a magazine page. So I was thinking maybe these would work out good for my little garden. Okay, so I decided to put most of these back. They feel a little more like fall colors to me. A couple of these are brighter, and I might use these. And then I cut out some from some of my printables that I have over on Ko-fi. These are from some older ones. And I'm just going to make a little flower garden. So let's see. And I'll put some stems on. That looks kind of fun. And then I've got a quote that I found on Pinterest. It's Audrey Hepburn quote that says, "To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow." So I glued that onto a piece of just scrap cardstock. And I think I'm going to just tear around it. So it has just a random torn edge. I think that will look pretty cool. Almost got this side a little too close. Even it out over here a little bit, maybe. I may put something else down at the bottom. We'll just see. I'm going to go ahead and get the flower part going first. So I think I'm going to just tack these down in the center, and then I can put flowers underneath other flowers if I need to. So I think I want to make a little, just a little clustery area in the bottom corner right here. So I've got a couple of things I can possibly use. I've got scrapbook paper scrap. I've got a piece of drywall tape that's been inked. And I've got my little floral stamp stickers that came as part of my kit to make this journal. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use yet. It's kind of cute. I don't mind it. It's all very samey because there's so much pink, but that's what I just grabbed out of my scrap drawer here beside me. I could just look for a second more and see if there's anything else here that might work. This one's kind of vibrant. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that so much more. I think this one was just too similar. That's kind of cool. As far as my little edge goes, I'll tell you what I was going to do, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm ending up doing because I'm kind of in a time crunch right now to finish this video. So here's what I was going to do. Rather than using an actual piece of fabric, I was going to use a piece of ribbon and ruffle it up. But that does take a little bit of extra time. As I was looking for this ribbon, this is the one I went looking for, I saw this ribbon in the same drawer and it's already ruffled. So it's like, yeah, I need to do this for time crunch right now, but it's very cute. And I think it's going to just look adorable right there. And it just pulls all the greens from here over to here. I just love that. And I can still see all of these elements. So I'm just happy with that. I love it. I love this page. And I used all the prompts, which I feel really good about. Made my little garden, which was real fun. And it all came together really nicely. So I hope you guys have as much fun as I had. And I hope you enjoyed watching and hopefully getting some ideas for how you might like to do your page. And I will look forward to seeing those, as always, in the Mixed Media Morsels Facebook group. So have fun, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye-bye.